17th was the date, Sunday was the day. It was a battle that you fought for a seat in your dream college. Some of you worked hard and gave entire nights studying, woke up before the sun. You will get what you've always deserved. No matter what the outcome of the examination, here are some of the things that you should absolutely do after any competitive examination, especially NEET. Hello everyone, my name is Anuj. I'm finally an MBBS student at GMC Nagpur and welcome back to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing so. Point number 1, rest and heal. No matter if you think you will be selected or not selected, will you go for a drop year or not? Giving yourself a proper break for at least a week is absolutely necessary after any competitive exam. And I request all of you guys watching this to take this step and enjoy the rest of the week as off. In the flame of the preparation, you have burnt your heart and soul. Now it's time to relax and let it rejuvenate. Get a good sleep without the worry of completing thermodynamics the next day or practicing chemical equilibrium the day after. Take a walk in the park or continue reading your favorite book which you stopped when you were in class 10. Watch some movies and rest yourself. When my NEET exam was over, I binged watched all the 3 parts of the Lord of the Rings series, read a few books and even proposed to a girl. She said yes, but I wouldn't recommend that to you. And if you are confused about what to watch, here are the list of movies which I really enjoyed, which you can try it today. I know it can be very difficult to take your mind off of what is going to be my result after the NEET exam is done because we are all worried मेरा rank क्या आएगा, मेरा selection होगा कि नहीं, मुझे drop year में जाना पड़ेगा क्या. You have written the paper, you can't really do anything right now. Whatever you can do has already been done, so there is no point in worrying about it. So enjoy this time off and then do whatever you want to after this. Point number 2 is restarting your preparation. But hey, didn't you just say chill out and relax? Well, yes I did, but here is also another thing that if you're planning to take a drop year, you need to start as soon as your break is over. There can be 3 outcomes after the paper is done. Number 1, you become a medical student like you have always dreamed of. Second, you take a drop year so that you can appear for the NEET exam again. And thirdly, you might end up changing your field entirely. All of these options are equally good. I've known a lot of friends who changed their fields entirely and they are still very happy that they did so because they found something for which they were actually passionate about. And people who took a drop year, it's very important to realize that it's completely okay. Nobody in the world cares whether you were a dropper or whether you are a fresher. Nobody will judge you for it. And spending 1 year of your life trying to achieve a goal which you've always dreamed of is always advisable, especially if you missed by a small amount or you didn't pay 100% attention in your first chance. Definitely go for a drop year if you fit in this category. I know it can be difficult to get back in the grind after the exam has just crushed you. And that is why I'm so excited to tell you that I've partnered up with none other than Physics Wala. If you have been very conveniently living under the rock and haven't heard who Physics Wala is, well, Alak sir started a YouTube channel a few years back where he taught the concepts of NEET and JEE absolutely for free on his channel. But the demand from students was so high that they had to create an application and a website for the same. The app is made for students studying for competitive examinations like NEET and it has courses, study material and tests for the same. The one thing which I really like about Physics Wala application is that it breaks the language barrier and you can watch the lectures in your own language of choice. Hindi, English, Bangla, etc. They are also adding courses in regional languages like Marathi very soon. The best part of the app is that many of the courses in the app itself are absolutely free of cost. And those which are paid start only from 99 rupees. Yes, you heard me right, 99 rupees. And the maximum you can pay for a course is just 4,200, which is so cheap comparing to all the lakhs and lakhs of rupees the other institutes are currently charging. But the PW team is very student friendly and they have offered you a discount of 250 rupees if you use my code PAC250. I've seen the app, talked with a lot of team members who have made this app. And I genuinely think this would be an amazing way to prepare for the upcoming NEET examinations. Especially since there are so many different courses which are available for free on the app, this is the one app that all NEET aspirants must have in their mobile devices. So boys and girls, please use the link in the description to download the PW app and use my code PAC250 to get 250 rupees off instantly. And whenever you're going for a drop year, just study a lot, put your 100% into everything and only then will you be able to succeed because the competition will be much more higher than the previous years. Because as you can see the rising trend of people opting for NEET. Always remember, if you work hard for something, the universe always blesses you with a reward. After my NEET exams were done, I went on a family trip all the way to Shimla, Manali and all of those beautiful places in North India. It was a great way to find some peace amongst the mountains, especially after spending 2 years in a room just preparing. Which brings me to my third point, travel a lot. I would recommend going to places which you've always dreamed of going, in a way that it would serve as a reward for your preparation. Fun fact, my NEET results got announced when I was on that trip in a bus going from Shimla to Manali and we had a small party with the group of people that we were traveling with. As NEET PG is approaching and I'm preparing myself for it, I really want to go and tour Europe. I really hope that it happens before NEET PG, but I don't know anything about it. One pro tip I would like to give over here is that when traveling, try to travel with your family more than you travel with your friends. The reason is a lot of you guys will be moving out of your home and leaving your family behind basically forever. And the reason is once you go out of your home outside in your college, you will probably really miss them in the first few years that you are out. And spending some quality time with your family before the selection process starts is something which I would highly recommend. Because in our college, GMC Nagpur, around 75% of the people who are here as students are actually hostelites. So these are the people who have left their family behind and they came to the college to study. Number 4 is exercise. During our preparation, the last thing that we actually worry about is our body. We are usually focused on only one goal, that is to study as much as possible. But from a medical point of view, that is not at all healthy. But really, there is no shortcut to it. So when you're done with your preparation, go out and exercise a lot. It can be as simple as going for a walk with your friends for 30 minutes, or it could be intensive as going to the gym, lifting some weights or doing some cardio. Work on your body as much as you've worked on your mind for the last 2 years, especially before your medical college begins, because once your first year MBBS starts, it will be very difficult to find time between managing studies, finances, seniors, college, all of that. Number 5 is my personal favorite, that is to learn a new skill. So this is a genuine story. I was standing in the admission process line in GMC Nagpur on the very first day of my college. There was a person standing behind me and we started conversing. His name is Manav, by the way. He's my batchmate. We are very good friends now. He's appeared in many of my videos as well. So he asked me at that time, Anuj, teri hobbies kya hai? Kya karta hai tu ghar pe? And I was genuinely at shock that I basically had absolutely zero hobbies. Because yes, I used to play badminton in class 10th. I used to make videos till class 10th. I used to read a ton of books. After that, I basically quit everything and did not do anything for the next 2 years. So all my hobbies were lost. All my talents and skills were lost. That moment, it actually made a very deep impact in me. And I made sure that when I will get out of MBBS, I will have a bunch of different things which I've done in the last 5 years that I'll be able to answer the next time I'm in a college in the admission round. So I ask you the same questions. Let me be the Manav in this case. Tumhari hobbies kya hai? What do you do on a daily basis? And if your answer is no, that is perfectly fine. I was like you as well. But you can build your hobbies and build your skills right now. It can be as simple as going out to play with your friends, playing football, playing cricket or badminton. It could be something more delicious like cooking food or trying to learn new dishes. It could be singing or dancing or learning how to edit a video. Pick up a hobby which you're very interested in, or pick up a hobby which you think is going to be difficult for you and put it as a challenge to learn that in a set amount of time. And it will be so much rewarding once you do that. This will make you a lot more confident in life overall. Number 6 is start earning from the skill which you have just learned. I would recommend you learn video editing or photo editing because in the world of content creation which is ever growing, the demand for editors is always going to be high and it's a well-paying job. An editor in India who is just a beginner can earn anywhere from 5,000 to 20,000 per month, who just knows how to edit the basic cut, add some text and b-roll and some music. That's it. I've seen this very commonly that students in India especially are trained so that whenever this topic of income and money comes, people usually avoid it and they say that abhi itna jaldi kya karna hai kama ke paisa aur itna jaldi hame kyun karna hai ye sab, hame padhai pe focus karne do. Well, of course you definitely can focus in your studies as much as you want, but if you have a source of income, that will give you so much more freedom in life. The next time you want to pay your room's rent, you won't have to worry about asking your father for money. The next time you want to go out with friends and buy a big popcorn when you are in that movie cinemas, you won't really have to think about it that much. Money will not be the bottleneck for you, because even if you earn a very little amount, for example 5 to 10,000 rupees per month in a student life, that is more than enough to sustain your life for that month, and I'm sure you will be saving up most of it. So please don't hesitate in earning money early in life, because you can definitely balance everything out with your studies. I'm in final year MBBS and I have like 6 different sources of income, and those really help me out and give me a lot of confidence in life. Talking about the skills which you can hone, one of them, like I already said, is video editing. But apart from that, mentoring students for NEET, taking classes for students even more junior than you, or even selling your handmade notes on your website or different apps like crayons. There are so many various amounts of things you can do. Just give it a try. You will learn a lot of new things along the way. Number 7, read a lot of books apart from your academics before your college life starts. I'll be guilty of it. In the past 1 year, I've read only like 6 or 7 non-academic books. And there are absolutely no excuses for this, because anytime I pick up a book other than my own textbook, I feel that I'm cheating on my textbook. It's something which is hardwired into me. I don't know how it got here, but it just is. I've got a lot of friends who read a lot even today in final year or even during their MD or MS years that I'm really inspired by. So I urge you to pick up a book and start reading. It could be just one book a month. You have to spend like 20 minutes reading it each day. That's it. You're going to finish 20 pages in one day. Do it for 30 days. You get 600 pages. You can read anything from fiction to non-fiction, self-help to motivation. It all depends on you. And the more books you read, the more knowledge of other people's mind you can come across. Number 8, read about your course in advance. That in short means start studying for MBBS or whichever course that you're trying to enroll in this year. It might also be engineering because I also got a lot of JEE people subscribed. Thank you so much for it, by the way. So in first year MBBS, there are 3 subjects: anatomy, physiology and biochemistry. The most difficult of them is anatomy. So pick up an atlas or go to Biodigital Human. Try to look at all the muscles, ligaments, attachments, all the different bones, and try to study them on your own. Try to explore the subjects online and find the channels who are teaching very good. Learn a few basic things before you even get into your college. That way you will have a very good head start once you start your medical journey. I personally remember completing entirety of the upper limb and the thorax 1 month before my medical college actually started. So I remember the date for college starting was 1st of August, and I think I had completed everything 1 month before it. So it's really easy. You just have to pick up the books and start studying. You don't even have to buy the books. You can just download them online. Also, if you really want to get a head start, I've also got a few biochemistry charts on sale on my website. You can check them out, link in the description again. Point number 9 is try out a dopamine detox. What does a dopamine detox mean, you ask? It is depriving your mind of anything that gives you pleasure. It's sort of a dopamine fast, and in this fast you don't do anything which makes you super duper happy. So why would anybody do this kind of things? Our brain is slowly hardwiring our dopamine system to fit into instant gratification, that is going through social media, looking at a post, being happy about it and continue scrolling. So the dopamine detox you can do is focusing on removing all of these useless things such as Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, WhatsApp, Discord from your life for 1 week. And try to live without it. Try to live without your phone. Try to live without any screens in your life. And you will see that a lot of different things change. You gain a lot of perspective and you enjoy life a lot better. Instead of dropping your friends a message, just give them a call and tell them you're coming over to talk with them for a few hours. Instead of keeping beautiful wallpapers from stock photos, go outside and explore the world for yourself. You'll find so many beautiful things out there. So try out this dopamine detox. It will really help you change your perspective for life itself. You'll find a sort of mental peace within you. I've got a detailed video coming up. I tried it out for 1 week and it was so beautiful. If you're excited for that, let me know down below in the comments. Point number 10. This is kind of one of the most important points in the point list entire thing. That is, if you subscribe to the channel, you'll gain a lot more positivity, a lot more knowledge, insights and useful tips to make your student life easier. I also make vlogs regarding my medical student life at GMC Nagpur. So consider subscribing if you haven't already, because making these videos take up a ton of time, effort, energy, and subscribing in just 2 seconds would make up for all of that. Well, that's all the time that I have for this video. And don't forget to download the PW app from the link in the description. Use my code to get 250 rupees off. Smash the like button on your way out. I'll catch you in the next one.